Right, guy?
Warm it up for us.
Can you-
Me.
Hello and good morning, everyone. Welcome back. Can you feel it? It's almost the weekend. I'm so excited. We have a busy day today, but the weekend is going to be awesome and randomly actually turned into a 4-day weekend. And I don't even know how that happened, but it did, and we're grateful. We're excited. We're sleeping in on Saturday. I'm definitely sleeping in on Saturday. I have taken it really slow this morning. I have something really big I have to prepare for. And I was like, I just need to harness like all that good energy, all the things, a ton on my knees, said a prayer. You know what? I feel like it helped. I was able to get a lot done. We'll share it with you soon. But because my morning started so early, I was able to take the morning slow. Tuesdays and Thursdays, I wake up so early. I wake up in the 4s and I love it like crazy, but it actually kind of kicks my behind a little bit today. Took it slow. I've been working on a little bit of laundry sprinkled here and there. I'm actually currently in sweatpants like head to toe. Feels amazing, but I do have to go get ready because I have to go pick up Brexton and his buddy and I'm going to take them to the temple. They wanted to go today. We had an appointment. We actually had an appointment for all the boys. And then the boys made the volleyball team and that kind of conflicted with our appointment. Brexton's not on the volleyball team. He can't even try out for the volleyball team until next year. So I am going to take Brexton and his friend. We have such a complicated evening that it's going to be really tricky going like gonna be like ping pong ball going back and forth. All the things we love to do for the kids. So I'm gonna go pick up Brex from school. Brandon's picking up Hazel and he will go back an hour and a half later, 2 hours later to pick up the older boys while I take Brexton and his friend to the temple. And then tonight Ryler has a choir concert. It's funny because we've gone to church with Ryler for his whole life and I never even knew that he knew how to sing until he joined the choir. Oh my gosh, you guys, he knows how to sing and he does a great job. He loves to sing so much. In fact, he is going on a choir tour, which I've kind of told you guys a little bit about. Or does he want to go on tour? So he signed up for choir. One of the two, I'm not sure. Either way, he is really excited for tonight. We're having a meeting with everyone that's going on tour and then a meeting for just chaperones. I am one of those chaperones, so I get to go and be in charge of a big old group of boys. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be fantastic. It's gonna be amazing. We're gonna have the full rundown of everything we need to know tonight and looking forward to it. Happy Thursday. Weekend is almost here.
This is kind of cool. I don't think anybody knows Ryler's obsession with Anker and battery packs. We don't really talk about it much.
Guys,
we don't address it. I'm gonna keep that one
so
to ourselves.
annoying.
But it's like it's kind of fun and funny, but it's weird because he'll look up Anker battery packs like almost every day and tell me what the new ones are and what they can do.
Literally.
It's like a little bit different off the beaten path thing to be obsessed with, but kind of paid off because he and mom have discovered these cool little power packs. I don't want to interrupt your charging process, but I want to show people at home what this does. Basically, this will flip up, plug directly into your phone. It just kind of sits as a little addition on the bottom of your phone as an additional battery just charging. So mom liked it, got herself one, decided to get another one that has a lightning adapter for Hazy. She takes a phone on vacations with us.
And somebody wanted to be just like us.
So I was like, hey, that's actually kind of cool. So mom got me one for my ancient phone. Kidding, it's not ancient, but I'm the last one in the house that has a lightning connector. And then guess what? This cool 4-pack charger. Is that Anker brand? TIHWB?
This is TIHWB. They make these little individual chargers, but let's be honest, we all know Anker is
the best. We love Anker stuff. That's funny though. So then also Ryler is getting one as well, so that's gonna go there.
They were on a lightning dill, so it was a still of a dill.
These are cruise power packs because as you're out there on the cruise, first of all, we wanted to eventually get into all the things cruising and what you need to know. There's not a lot of outlets in cruise rooms. We have a lot of things that we power. They run at low voltage, so things take a long time to power up. Yeah. So really having extra power and power banks is kind of essential on a cruise. And so this, I think, makes a lot of sense to take with us on the cruise to just give a little bit extra juice to our phones.
Ryler and I are going on a field trip to California, 2 weeks. We're gonna be on a bus for approximately like 15 hours.
Yeah.
These will help us then too.
They actually are really handy because, as you guys may or may not know, we have an Instagram at This Is TIHWB Bingham. And in order to capture the content and post it for that, especially on vacation, mom's phone is dying like all the time. And so it's always just plugging it into the car, plugging it into a power pack. And the convenience of having these little guys attached to the bottom of the phone, kind of take it around with you, extends the life a little bit longer. You can do a little bit more, post a little bit more, share a little bit more. It's fantastic that we can do that.
These are awesome. We're gonna try them out and see if we like them. Not going to the temple because Brexton's friend last minute couldn't go, so I got all changed, all ready, back into outfit number 3 for the day. Is that right? Rushed home from volleyball practice for Ryler to shower, change, and get completely ready for his choir concert. Right, guy?
Warm it up for us. Me. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
What?
I think how you can loosen up your mouth to do acting, right? Watermelon, ginger, quick brown fox jumped over the red boom net.
I wish wish you guys could see his face. Ryler told everyone that we are in choir. Sorry, you're eating. He's trying to eat really fast. Are you in choir to go on the tour? What's the purpose of choir? Is it because you love to sing or is it to go on tour?
I wanted to go on the tour.
Do you know how to sing at all?
No.
I told everyone I've never heard him sing before this.
She's very grateful I'm in choir because I'm like one of the only boys who has a deep voice.
That's actually true because most people haven't hit the puberty yet for the voice drop.
I learned last week that those vocal cords have to be lengthened and thicker.
I think so. Shorter and thinner is...
know.
Oh, no, that's a description of you. Shorter and thinner. What is it about the vocal?
Hey, better than you calling me shorter and thicker.
Got a little change of plans. Kind of our whole day has changed plans. So Rexy didn't end up going to the temple today. He came home from school. So we came home, then had to get back to get the boys from volleyball, get back home, and then get them back to the choir, which we just got back from. Originally, there was only supposed to be a small window of time in between those two. So Crew came ready to go to basketball practice, brought his bag, had his shoes, had his jersey. Don't forget that jersey. Absolutely everything for practice. The choir concert got over significantly earlier than we anticipated. So we had enough time to come back home, grab a quick bite, and now we're getting back in the car, taking back there. Now, meanwhile, Mom and Ry Guy still at the school. They're in the meeting for all the details on their upcoming Universal Studios trip for the choir. It's kind of fun to see the kids singing tonight. I gotta tell you, I don't even think, like, if you think of choir kid, you think of somebody walking around the house singing, practicing their songs, trying to nail the notes. I've never even heard Ry Guy open his mouth to make a melodic tone before. And so, like, to see him up there singing is kind of fun. And he just smiles and he just owns it and he loves it, and they do motions and they're stomping and they're hand clapping and he knows all the stuff. So it's very, very cool to see. So it was fun to think about that being transferred over to Universal Studios. I think they're actually performing like in the park. And so it was really fun to see that and think that that's coming up. So they're planning that right now, getting all the details, the buses, sleeping arrangements, hotels, all those. So that's at the school. Ironically though, I'm headed back there right now with Crew. He's got practice, late night practice, doesn't get over till 9:30 tonight, but it is at the school where we just came from. So again, one of those days back and forth quite a bit today. I'm not sure how we'll work the pickup process if Mom's meeting is gonna go all the way to the end of your practice or if she's getting done right as we get there. We will find that out. Had an already kind of action-packed day, and then we had some things kind of thin out or work out to give us a little bit more flexibility and time, and I still feel like we're barely pulling it off. So I'm very grateful for those little buffers in the day that made it possible for to get all this stuff done. Back home again already. Talk about the night and day of ever-changing plans and circumstances because, as I just said to you, we were going back and forth to the school. We went to the school, dropped off Crew, and got out of the car, walked in, waved goodbye, drove away. Mom's car was still there, meeting still going on. Could see them in the gym doing their planning session, which, by the way, there are 2 gyms. That is a critical part of this whole story because Crew and his team, they practice in the elementary school gym, and this meeting was in the junior high gym, so we did not think that there'd be a conflict. However, as I pulled away from the school, got about halfway home, received the message that practice was moved from kids' school to a nearby high school because of the choir and the choir post-concert meeting. And so thankfully Mom was already there at the school. I didn't have to turn around and go back, but she had to take Crew and probably half the team that did not get that message and take them over to the high school. So Mom's doing that right now. She's not back home with us quite yet. I just walked in the door, just got back from dropping off Crew at the wrong school. So then Mom, Ryler, not Crew, will be back, and then I'll go back and get Crew from this high school. It's been a wild day, you guys. It's been an absolute just roller coaster up and down of ever-changing plans, which is probably typical, par for the course. I'm sure you can all relate, but today's been a wild one, and we've just been excited to be able to share some of the ins and outs with you as we dip back into the house in between shuttle rides to and from. What a day, we made it back, everyone's home. A little more crowded than I would like, and we even had things taken off the calendar, but it's difficult to
be in 50 places at one time.
Well, yeah, a little busy for my taste, but that is life. The most important thing is that we get the kids where they need to be, when they need to be there, and that we support their hobbies and passions, so we never mind that at all. Sometimes when things stack up though, it makes for a very chaotic day, a lot of back and forth, and you feel like you're kind of stretched thin and you haven't given the kids who aren't involved in some of those things the attention that you would have liked to have given them. Like Mom said, the weekend is around the corner, and it's not just any weekend, it's a 4-day weekend because there's like 2 teacher work days or something on Monday, Tuesday. So we're gonna be hanging a ton. So we're gonna get a chance to do all the things.
We're definitely sleeping in and having some fun. But you guys come back because tomorrow I will finally tell you the big exciting
so tomorrow's
thing.
the day.
Yeah, we're just gonna do it tomorrow.
Yeah, let's do it tomorrow. Come back.
We're gonna tell you a very big, exciting
It becomes
opportunity
very
that
real
is
at that point.
Terrifying, yeah. Come back. You guys, we love you so much. We'll see you tomorrow.
Good night, everybody.
Bye. Don't look so rigid. Just drive normal. Okay, drive by the law. Right, guys?
Warm it up for us. Me. Watermelon, ginger, quick brown fox jumped over the bamboo net.
I wish you guys could see his face.